I analyze over 40,000 ads from 11 9 to 10 figure D2C brands. Together, these brands generate over 2.8 billion in revenue. Although I analyze 11 brands, I felt like 7 of these brands you can take inspiration from, so we'll only analyze those. If you are new here, I'm Azhar. I've helped brands from D2C, health, tech, scale creative from psychology-led creatives to creative testing framework that can help brands scale successfully on Meta. And I have helped multiple D2C brands like HelloFresh, Hume Health, Science and Humans, Legend, and many others to scale successfully. I have spent more than 40 hours to understand from this report what is working for D2C businesses and figure it out what's performing so you can steal it. In this video, I'll show you the ad formats they use, which emotions they really lean into, how often they rotate their creatives, whether they use UGC or polished ads, and what kind of landing page they are driving traffic to. If you're in marketing, this video will give you real and valuable insights that you can easily pick and save time of research. Before we start, in the description, I'm already sharing an Excel spreadsheet and an analysis that you can read as well. If you don't have a lot of time, you can just check it out to consume at your own pace. But my job is to give you a quick snippet so you can understand what to act on. Before forgetting, I want to thank Atria AI for all the analysis they have actually provided already in their tool to help me understand and analyze these brands so I can actually bring this report to you. The tool has helped me a lot, and they are one of the sponsors of my newsletter. I'm going to put the link in the description if you want to check them out. After analyzing all these brands, I'm going to share these 9 key takeaways at the end, so make sure you stay till the end. So now sit tight. There's a long way to go. Let's analyze all the brands one by one. Brand number 1, Dr. Squatch. This is the D2C darling. Everybody are inspired from them. This is how you run direct response ads, and they are the king of volume. Let me show you what I mean. So Dr. Squatch right now already has 600 ads live in their ad account, and they are constantly testing. One of the ad is actually Mike Tyson one that is actually gone viral. So let's check them out.
Mr. Mike, wake up.
Since switching to Dr. Squatch, everyone's calling me Moisture Mike Tyson.
Dr. Squatch Total Moisture, the ultra moisturizing bar soap made with natural ingredients.
Everyone has a plan until they realize they're showering with synthetic cleansers.
Dr. Squatch Total Moisture is made with real plant butters and extracts.
It's true. Now sniff.
Take a bite out of dryness with Dr. Squatch Total Moisture.
In stores and online at drsquatch.com.
They can afford big celebrity like that, but let's just analyze their ads. I think when I was just looking at the ad, they actually talked about 10 times the word moisture, right? This is something they wanted to send a message across to everybody that if you have moisture, you use Dr. Squatch bar soap. That is important to remember. And also like how they started the video and the hook was also interesting. It has 1.5 million views, so probably must have done well for them. But that's not the only thing that we will learn from Dr. Squatch. Let's look at their ads to really learn from them and what they're doing really well. So this is Dr. Squatch's ads. The one thing that I figured out from Dr. Squatch's ads is that sometimes their ads don't look like ads, and that's interesting. What I will do is I will actually click on Atria and look at ads that are longer than 30 days. So actually we have some proven ads that are working. So when you look at their ads, let's look at this one.
Hey, Dr. Squatch, I want to win that 100K to pay for me and my fiance's wedding and our honeymoon.
We're having a destination wedding.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
My roommate wants 100K from Dr. Squatch to marry his AI girlfriend. And basically it's a funny ad where he's actually talking to AI. And the lovely part about it, they're using a Snapchat text overlay kind of format that is really winning in terms of text overlay. You should definitely check them out. But one of the things that I really like about Dr. Squatch is that let's just not look at the ad and look at what they show you. So you see like they show you like this ASMR kind of videos where they actually show really eye-popping ASMR that actually works. And then actually want you to stop, scroll and check what the bar is. And this is now the Godzilla bar. There must be some other videos that we can look into as well. Let's look at it. Here's an example of an ad that is like crushing it for them since 21st of October. And look at just the hook and then you will know why they are actually so good.
Girls are loving our small packages.
Girls are loving our small packages. What does that exactly mean? And it feels like somebody's like hinting to something else which has double meaning. There's an actual ad principle called double meaning ad, and they're using that principle. So if you look at their other ads as well, like let's look at some other ad, like how they show this video.
I can smell your stinky man meat a mile away. You need a soap that...
And then you show like how they show visually the ad different. And then it feels like what's funny thing going on in here. You want to watch that. And then they show you the soap. So Dr. Squatch is a very simple formula when you think about it. What works with Dr. Squatch really well is they use humor, they use volume a lot, and they launch a lot of ads with a lot of different angles. That is something Dr. Squatch does really well. And the fourth thing is using ASMR and showing how the bar soap feels like. They use a lot of different ways to use desire effects, so like what your girlfriend wants you to smell like, and that is what they lead into. When I talked to one of the agencies, they had Dr. Squatch. What I learned from them was like they want men to feel like the king of the shower, and that feeling is really important. And so Dr. Squatch is like, if I would just study Dr. Squatch every day, I would just become a better marketer. These are some of the ad lessons you can learn from Dr. Squatch. And the most important, they actually nail the hooks. So you have to nail hooks. Okay, so that's that. Let's move into the brand number 2, AG1. So AG1 is basically athletic greens. Their ad feels like an advice from a health coach that you actually trust. And the color green gives a lot of trust signals as well. Their brand voice is calm, polished, and voiced softly. So it's a toned down version, but with elegance and style. Routine building is their main messaging, and it works without pressure. So let's look at their ads and figure out what ads are working for them and why. So let's watch this video.
My sister felt results from this in just 2 weeks.
My sister felt results from this in just 2 weeks. So that they're selling a transformation and having a time factor. Classic ad example. And what they're showing is somebody who's doing yoga can actually stretch completely, which is a hook. So somebody who's into yoga. And
so I asked her what it was.
Within 3 seconds, they show the product.
She told me she started drinking AG1. She signed up after seeing their promotion for D3 plus K2 drops, 3 free travel packs, a canister, a scoop, and a shaker.
So they're easily introducing the different things you get as a starter kit. So they want to promote that starter kit.
It's a drinkable multivitamin that supports whole body health with benefits that build on each other over time. It's a clinically backed formula with functional mushrooms,
Clinically backed formula.
zinc, and vitamin C to support immune health, pre and probiotics to support gut health.
So somebody who's into sports, they actually would often do it. I have also used AG1. I was a huge fan. Not anymore, but like, if you just look at their ads, you will feel the difference. Sometimes less is simple. Let's look at something else. Immune support in multiple pills, then one scoop. So their main messaging is like, don't use multiple pills, use one scoop. They show again another one, which a man who's actually working on the 90-day lock-in starts now. Level up. So like they're giving a timeline, routine, weeks. 83% of participants felt more calm. So they're using some kind of stats-based ads. Overall, you feel like you're working with a healthy brand. They show you don't ignore your gut, what your gut feels without athletic greens, what your gut feels like with athletic greens. You will see in this brand, they're mostly offering the calm feeling, people who are into sports. They have very visual clarity who they're going after. So it gives you really a lot of credibility, and it feels like a friend is telling to another friend. I actually have honestly, I've taken inspiration from them, and I've actually made a routine ad. Let me show you. So I have this brand called Chai. We are selling turmeric milk, and we are also using routine. So inspired from athletic greens, we use like your evening glow chai ready in 2 minutes. We've taken inspiration from athletic greens, how they do it, because this is also a premium brand. So their angle of routine and their angle of visual clarity, we've actually taken from them as well. Okay, let's move on to the next brand. So the third brand is Oura Ring. Aura's main idea is just what it helps you achieve, which is better sleep, not what the product is. But obviously Aura has another factor that people love it is because it feels like a jewelry. So it feels like something nice to wear. And they give you this feeling in the ads as well. So Aura is selling better sleep, smarter tracking, and body awareness. So if you just look at their ads in terms of image ads, and it will teach us a lot of things. So sleep better, feel better, live better, exactly what I just told you. They use a lot of premium looking ads. Whenever I have a premium client who runs ads, and it's also in a wearable, we get inspired from Aura a lot. And when you look at their ads, you will feel that and then this is a hypothesis I want to test, if I show them the average looking ad, like nice looking ads versus premium ads, will the AOV increase? And we've seen the AOV increase because of just how they show the ad. Apparently, like when people who are buying premium ads, you will see that like you actually show the product screenshots work as well. But you see like this, that from every angle, they show the premiumness of it. And that's what I love about Aura, that the colors they use, the choice of colors, they talk about different features. And what I've learned from Oura Ring is that it's okay to sell features as long as they are selling benefits with it. So 97% readiness, 84% sleep, 100% activity, 13 cycle days, 2-hour stress. All of these are trying to tell you that you will measure these things and it will get better. And that is what Aura is all about. Aura has a different aura. And the emotion they are going after is serenity, calm, clarity. It's great for high trust products, as I said, premium brand. So if you want to learn anything from Aura, is make premium designs, visual clarity, feeling of calm, feeling of trust. All those things they're passing through their ads. Let's go to next. Obvi, my favorite brand, especially a bootstrap brand that I really love. Obvi ads are bright, feminine, and bold. They scream energy and self-confidence, and they lean a lot into before and after visuals. The aesthetic use a lot of text overlay and bundles to actually make people go to the next stage, which is taking an action. One of the very few brands that actually know how to nail AI images. Let's look at their ads to understand what they do really well. So the secret that I'm going to tell you is that Obvi is my primary brand that I use to actually steal more ad formats, because they have so many different image ad formats. So if you have to steal ads from any brand, that would be Obvi, in my opinion. So for example, this ad, the fupa, muffin top, belly, apron, all the problems they're listing, this ad has worked for multiple health brands of mine and D2C brands. So definitely steal this one. And if you look at the ugly ads in the YouTube video, you will find my video have exactly shown why it worked really well. And when you look at their ads overall, you see that they're really bright. They really focus on messaging, discounts, and they really like focus on us versus them, 2025, what you want versus what you need. They really make the keywords really big. Picos, belly, be gone, 3 benefits you get. Like, so their image ads, that this is their AI ad after Ozempic, after Obvi, like they really tell what you really get from Obvi. They are actually supplement brands that help women lose weight. They use ugly ads the right way. They use UX familiarity ads the right way. It's just like overall like a brand to be really inspired from. And the feeling they give you is the feeling that the confident that you can actually lose weight without even going through all those GLPs of the world. They have a lot of scroll stopping ads. What I found out was that they have at least 2,000 plus ads running. So, and they're spending more than 1 million. So amazing brands to analyze and understand. So 3 lessons you can learn from Obvi: use scroll stopping text as well as benefit oriented messaging, bright colors, as well as ads that don't look like ads. Let's go to HexClad. So the brand number 5 is HexClad. HexClad is a brand that is premium, expensive, specially made for an audience that can actually afford. The most important thing is the brand has strong visuals. They have Gordon Ramsay on their side. It's basically a subtle flex, right? And the best part is that they actually are a brand that focus not just on D2C but outside of it as well. So a lot of learn from them, and especially they have amazing podcast called Marketing Operators where I learn what they're doing. But overall, like let's just look at their ads so I understand what's going on.
I might get a lot of hate for this, but trendy cookware is such a scam.
So like they're actually going after the competitor, which is Caraway. And I might get a lot of hate for this amazing hook. I love the text layover here as well.
I might get a lot of hate for this, but trendy cookware is such a scam. These brands are charging hundreds of dollars for a set of colorful, non-toxic pans that start to
colorful, not non-toxic ads, and they show like really bad looking ads, and the design also looks like very similar.
To chip and scratch after just like one meal. So they end up in the garbage or on Facebook Marketplace, and then you're back to buying a brand new set again. They
really lean into like your feeling of that you have to buy again, and like it's also such a disappointment as an emotion, and I really like that.
To keep replacing their products so they can keep making money off of you. HexClad is different.
So how they show you the set.
This isn't cookware that matches your temporary aesthetic. It's luxury cookware that doesn't quit on you.
The luxury cookware that doesn't quit on you. Anyway, you got the point. Then they have Gordon Ramsay ads. So like they're making 2 celebrities talk to each other.
You can even use metal spatulas.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that, dude.
But it's fine with HexClad.
My mom says you should never use metal on a non-stick.
So clean B-roll, using celebrity, trust voice, authority, amazing. So the next brand is The Ridge. Minimalist, masculine. Most rich ads are side-by-side comparison, but that also a language that really resonate with men a lot more. The words we use in our daily life. They're going after old wallet. They just want to replace all the old wallets with rich wallets because that's technology. They use polished videos, clear value props, and no need for overproduction. Let's look at some of the ads to understand what's going on with their brand right now and learn a thing or two. So as soon as you open the ad, you look at their ad account on Itra, you see they're using very strong language, shit, garbage, basic. They have side by side comparison. Some upgrades are expensive. This one isn't. Black Friday sale, limited time offer. So they launched Black Friday ads already. Let's look at a little bit of ads from the back and see which ads were performing for them last 2 months before 15 days. So we know what are the proven ads that are running. They are selling new Ridge, introducing 2.0. So they want people to buy the Ridge 2.0. Then you will see the comparison ads I talked about. They say it holds up tight, it has RFID, it has lifetime guarantee. They're using vintage ad format as well. I'm a fan of vintage ad formats, so definitely use that. Let's look at some other images. They do really good image ads, so I think we can quickly learn from them. Just for the purpose of understanding, I have analysis on all these brands, so you can actually consume the content on your own time. Then they do like premium looking gold style ads as well for men to actually look at. Mostly men color what men usually like. Again, there's a one us versus them format. The slimmest, this is a really good one comparison. Slimmest smart solution. And so they've offered something as a smart solution. Peace of mind credit card size. So like they're talking about a wallet that's credit card size, 10% lighter. So it's very simple messaging, and they always have us versus them, lighter, slighted, weighted, perfect. They're really telling you that go buy this wallet. I am always a huge fan of it. Unfortunately, I cannot buy it because in Germany we still use coins. So I still have to use the old school wallet, but I'm a huge fan. So short answer for you is like go after an enemy. Comparison still works. Make it look premium. Use the customer language, especially the men, how they write it. And if you have enemy, just clearly go after them. This is a proven framework that I use all the time. So the next brand is Loop Earplugs, my favorite brand of 2025. Loop sells relief from noise. They are really expert at persona level targeting. I usually call it micro targeting. I have done a video breakdown on it. I'm going to share it in the description so you can check it out. If you want to use Andromeda right, Loop is a perfect case study. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on Loop because there's an analysis already on it, but let's look at their ads. So most companies try to make your competitor a villain. They actually made noise as their villain, the problem that everybody goes through. And so if you make that a villain, you can come up with so many great ideas. So for example, statement sound control. So like they're saying it's fashionable, but it also helps you sound control as well. Loop without the quiet, loop with the quiet, right? Again, tired of ringing ears from loud music. All of these are just like going to different personas, but also trying to tell you that Loop is the solution to the noise that you're hearing. And then obviously they go after an ADHD audience. They go after autism audience, people who are like quite sensitive to the hearing. Don't wait until it's too late. And then they talk about start protecting your ears. And now they've got into more fashion statement as well. So like Loop is fun. Warning may cause uncontrollable enjoyment at live events, because at live events it's too loud and you really want to still enjoy the live events. Amazing. They're also doing some top of the funnel ads, myth versus fact, and they're trying to tell you like, hey, earplugs block all noise. You can't hear your kids say a thing. Fact, Loop earplugs filter out loud noise, but you help tune in and stay present parent. They're going after a parent's ultimate desires, like I want to be present with my kids. And as a parent, I can tell you that is true. And I wish I would also be present more with my kids. And so this right hits the heart. So you have to hit the heart. All of these brands are selling an emotion, Loop as well. And what Loop does really well is that it sells the emotion against a villain. Same like Ridge as well. But now Ridge is going after old wallets. They're going after noise. Different enemy, different way of presenting, and their formats are crushing it. So definitely use that for your ads. Here are 9 key takeaways. Number 1, UGC is still working. A lot of people thought UGC is dead. It's not dead. It has changed its format. Ugly ads are still working. All these 9-figure and 10-figure brands are using it. Most of these brands are using emotion. Most of us don't think emotion first at the ad. We think hook or headline. Wrong way. 4th, high volume. All these brands actually have more than 2,000 ads on average. So this means they are launching at least twice a week. So you should at least test 50 to 100 different videos and images. Comparison ads still crush. You saw it with Loop, you saw it with Ridge, you saw it with HexClad. So those still work. They are the enemy ads, easy to go after. Have a villain. Great brands have villain. Either it's a problem or it's the old way of doing it. Noise, mess, clutter, pills, all of these are just enemy. Make the enemy obvious and really clear. Strong headline, clear subtext. All of the images have very simple subtext that tells you what the product does, and you have to also tell them in the subtext. Simplicity over polish. Don't try to overdo it. Try to make sure you have simple headlines that everybody gets it, even a 5-year-old. And that's the framework that I apply in my ads as well. And lastly, the landing pages actually matches. If they are talking about noise canceling, they show you noise canceling landing page. And if they talk about a bundle product, they show a bundle landing page. So this is an afterthought strategy when you think about landing page. Put it up front because these 9 to 10 figure brands are using it as well. So that was a breakdown of 40,000 different ads that I have analyzed from these 9 to 10 figure brands that are crushing it on Meta. You've seen what ad formats that are working, what angles are working, what strategies that they are going after, if UGC is still working for them or not. You saw the analysis, some lessons from them. So here's the most important part that most people miss, which is execution. I analyze all these brands on a daily basis. I'm kind of an ad nerd and I've learned how to analyze the execute the right way. If you're thinking about scaling your D2C or consumer brand, feel free to reach out. I apply the same frameworks and then shorten the curve for you and maybe help you scale with more ads that you're not even thinking. There'll be a link in the description to book a call with me. And if you want this report, analysis of all these brands, all of them will be in the description, so you can go check it out at your own pace. And this is my gift to you. And if you like this video, just hit subscribe. This tells me that I need to keep doing a better job and keep sharing my insights to the world. And if you have any question, just leave comments below. I'm happy to answer. I'm trying to reply to all of them one by one. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.